My name is Mark Jenkins. I'm from Laramie, Wyoming. I'm a writer, and I've spent the last 40 years climbing around the world.
I'd done an expedition to Tibet in the spring, cold alpine climbing. Then I did an expedition to Alaska in the summer, cold alpine climbing. So I was thinking, this is the last thing I need is another cold expedition.
I wanted to climb someplace warm that had rock climbing, big walls, and unclimbed routes. At the same time, I was thinking about who could I do this expedition with? And probably only in Wyoming could you get on the phone and call 3 guys and tell them, we're leaving in a week, we'll be gone for a month, you need $2,000 cash in your pocket, and everything we're gonna do is completely unclimbed and unexplored. And I got 3 Wyoming guys to say yes on the phone immediately, and within a week we were on a plane to Cairo.
Funding for this program is made possible in part by the members of the Wyoming PBS Foundation. Thank you for your support.
My name is Micah Rush. I'm from Casper, Wyoming. I'm a full-time firefighter, a mountain guide, and I run a rescue business, as well as a full-time dad and husband. I'd never even heard of climbing in Egypt. I think when Mark called, he didn't have to do much convincing. It snowed a couple feet in Casper, and all he had to say was warm weather and granite climbing, and I was like fired up to go. I've always said, do we climb to travel or travel to climb? I've always loved going and seeing different cultures and meeting different people.
My name's Kyle Elmquist. I'm from Lander, Wyoming, and I work for the Wyoming Outdoor Council in Conservation and Land Stewardship. Mark kind of got a hold of me out of the blue and asked me if I wanted to go on an adventure to the Sinai. I was really excited to go somewhere that's still wild and off the map. It was kind of crazy how fast the trip came together. We all just put our trust in Mark and jumped off the deep end.
And I could have asked for a better team. Everybody's brought a skill set to this expedition. We've got Kyle Elmquist, who's a hardcore sport climber.
The rock climbing around Lander is mainly sport climbing, which means that the bolts are already placed in the rock, which generally means it's a little lower risk, and the focus is more on sheer athleticism and difficulty.
And then we've got Micah Rush, who's kind of an all-rounder. You know, can lead 513 trad route, same thing on sport, also alpine climbing. He's a fully certified international guide.
In Casper, we climb at Fremont Canyon. Fremont Canyon has a mixture of sport climbs and traditional climbs, which makes for really well-rounded climbers.
I'm kind of the old guy of the crew, lots of trips, so I feel pretty comfortable going into remote places and going with a smile and a good nature, and things seem to work out.
If you grow up in Laramie, you end up climbing in Vitavu, which is only 15 miles away. Vitavu is kind of special for its wide cracks. It's too big for your hands, too big for your fists, but you can't get your entire body into it, so it's called an off-width. And Vitavu is known for off-widths. It's kind of a specialty, one that I happen to love. I know with this team, we're prepared to climb any wall we encounter because each team member has a specific skill set.
Landing in Cairo is kind of what I thought it would be, just this 21 million people stacked on top of each other. Hustle and bustle, there's, you know, tons of smog and just a city life that none of us Wyoming boys are really used to. Cairo's an amazing city, and it was really cool to see the pyramids, so much history there, but I don't think we could get out of there fast enough.
But our goal was to get down in the southern Sinai. Took a 6 or 7 hour minibus ride down to St. Catharines.
The Sinai Peninsula joins Africa and Asia and is named after Mount Sinai, where Moses found the Ten Commandments. Because of its unique location, it has a long history of conflict and foreign occupation. But in spite of this, Sinai became a major tourist destination due to its natural beauty, world-class diving, and deep religious history.
If you just want to do climbing, if that's all you're interested in, and you want to do trad, you never have to leave Wyoming. You could spend your entire life in the Wind Rivers and Cloud Peak, the whole thing. But we came here specifically to experience this culture.